Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday to each and every one of you. I hope you've had an absolutely amazing weekend. I spent it with my son, and then I spent a full day, believe it or not, on my gaming channel, getting content ready and prepared. Haven't really done anything for this channel. The reason being is because these vlogs are being, well received by each and every one of you. So I appreciate all of the love and support and the kind messages that I receive, whether that be on YouTube and my private messages. It's absolutely amazing. What we're going to be speaking about in this video. So how long does it take for a spirit to be able to communicate with you once they have went over to the spirit world? Now this is actually going to shock a lot of people, because I know there's a lot of misunderstandings out there which would have the complete opposite to this. But what you have to understand is first of all, human beings as a species, we like to make things complicated. We like to add things into, if you think of the spirit world in mediumship and you think of all of the problems that mankind share and you put them into a little mixing bowl, we then start to introduce other things, other notions, other theories, other hypotheses that the mankind like to share, because we like to make things, again, complicated. The second the human body feels and the heartbeat stops and the soul leaves the body, then you are in energy, my friend. There is no ifs, buts, what if, possibilities. You are in energy. And I know that's a little hard for a lot of you to understand, because there's going to be a lot of you thinking, well, actually, hang on, my nephew, took their own life. Does that mean that they're going to be in spirit also? 100%. 100%. Now, to each and every one of you who are suffering from, losing someone in that sort of tragedy, or, well, just losing someone in a hole, there is people that you can speak to about it. Somebody's just decided to walk straight across the road, you absolute bellend. So you can't speak to people about it. Don't hold it all in, and don't try to not seek help is the thing that I would try to. Remember that the loved one who is now in spirit, whether they left you in a tragic way, whether you knew that they were going to leave you, it's still going to be hard for you, not for the individual. Know that the individual is now at peace. And I'm not just saying that because it's a spiritual thing to say. Listen, the problem is that mankind have is when a loved one departs the materialistic world, it is the people who are still living the sensory perception who are going through the grieving process. It is you that is hurting. You are the problem, not the loved one. Don't think for 1 minute that your loved one is in spirit crying because they're not with you. And why do I say it like that? Because there's going to be a lot of you going, oh, well, I like the idea of them crying. Because they're with you every second anyway. Like, in a completely different reality. They are with you, with each and every beat of your heart, with each and every step and milestone that you overcome. They are with you. Irrespective to what you may think or what you have been told, mark my words. When you gain a good understanding and you see the potential and what the capabilities of the spirit world, you know that they aren't up there crying, because a lot of people actually see their loved ones more in spirit than when they were in the physical world. Which I know is a crazy concept to each and every one of you, but it is what it is. It's the fact and truth in the matter of, if you don't like that, then you don't have to like that. But for those of you who want to learn, then this is how it works. The transition from the physical realm into the energy is instant. You do not, and I repeat, you do not have wandering souls. To any of you who think that you have found a wandering soul because you've been walking through a graveyard, you have been played, my friends. The spirit world have played you like a puppet. They will do that for your evidence. A lot of you who are paranormal investigators, and you go into these sorts of locations looking for spirits, looking for child spirits, or looking for all of these different things. Fun fact, the energy is going to work with you. This is why you will capture that evidence. This is why you will be able to capture voices. This is because you'll be able to capture apparitions. It's not because you are absolutely amazing and you have the best equipment in the whole wide world. Because to any of you who think that the best equipment in the world is what's going to capture you paranormal evidence. You're completely wrong. Completely wrong. I remember the first time I actually captured a spirit on my phone, and because of the connection that I have with the spirit world. I think it was a Nokia. No, it wasn't a Nokia. It was a free phone. Not free, it wasn't free, but it was the network free. And it was the first ever flip phone that come out. And I'm not joking you, the camera on it was atrocious, pixelated and everything. And I remember this is why we went to the Aircraft Museum in the first place to do one of the Soul Seekers episodes. If you haven't seen the Soul Seekers episodes, then you need to go and watch them. If this is on TikTok, then you need to go to YouTube to watch it. Soul Seekers episodes. And we went back, and that's where I received the coin from the spirit world. But also, the very first time I captured a spirit on photograph was at that location. I pulled, something told us to pull out my free phone. And I took a photograph, and whilst the camera was very pixelated, somehow, the spirit world managed to get a perfect, and I mean perfect, like-for-like photo on my phone. I took a photograph of the area where something told us to take a photograph, and there was a, well, we now know it was Captain Shaw. But we now, or Sergeant Shaw, sorry, I've just been corrected there. Just sitting looking at us. And it was absolutely amazing because whilst the phone didn't have any means of taking a photograph of that caliber, of that quality, it was there on my phone. You couldn't, I mean, obviously I don't have that phone now, and that was a long time ago. And in all fairness, I think at the time, I probably, after a couple of days, deleted it because I thought it was creepy. But hey, that's another story for a different day. I've got loads of stories. But yeah, I mean, just in case there's any of you wondering how long it takes for you to transition over, can a medium get in touch with your loved one straight away? Of course they can. To any one of you who says there's a crossing over period of 6 weeks before I can contact, if you've went to a medium to contact your loved one and that medium has turned around to you and has said, I'm sorry, I can't contact them, they're in limbo at the moment, but in the next couple of weeks I can. You walk straight out of there and you tell them, you look them in the face and say, you're not a medium. A medium can contact instantly with the spirit world to get you any information that your little heart desires. Remember, a lot of the time the caveat is going to be on what you need to know, not what you want to know necessarily. You know, don't go in there and just say, I want to know this, I want to know this. At the end of the day, you're going to get told what the spirit will want you to know in those moments. This is one thing that a lot of mediums don't specify, and I think it's because of their lack of understandings. Because yes, you can literally tell somebody what they want to know, but the problem is when you are working intelligently with the spirit world aren't bothered about what you want to know. They are going to tell you what you need to know. Each and every time, my friends. Each and every time. So, if you did enjoy this video, remember to smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then subscribe. And until the next time, bye-bye for now, everyone.